Shoda, Balaja Bia Basana. Hello and welcome. My name is Hunter Old Elk and I'm the curatorial assistant for the Plains Indian Museum at the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. Thank you for joining us. Today we will be talking about ledger art, our Plains Indian graphic art, in the collections of the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content about the American West. Today I want to talk to you about the ledger drawings in the Plains Indian Museum collection of 101 pieces that were created in December 1894 to January 1895. These pieces were created by Southern Cheyenne warriors Galloping, Little Man, Kiowa, and Sweetwater. 19th century drawings by Indigenous warriors are called ledger art or pictorial art for their creation. They are pictorial pieces that were created on what are now ledger books or account books in pencil, crayon, watercolor, and then different forms of mediums. In the collections of the Buffalo Bill Center of the West, we have ledger drawings that range from different warriors and their representation throughout the plains. Those include the tribes of what is modern-day South Dakota, so different Sioux representation, all the way down to the representation of men in the Southern Cheyenne region. Throughout collections in the United States, these ledger drawings are highly revered because they are a first-hand account of the experiences that men had prior to when the first Europeans came. And so those depictions include times in ceremony, also times in war, honors made in hunting. They also depict really the intimate relationship that men had to their cultural wealth, but then also to family and children. You can see pictorial art prior to when ledger art became a medium all the way into rock art, including petroglyph and pictographs, to the art that was created on buffalo hides or the art that was created on teepee liners and teepee hides, to muslin and beyond. And so many of the pieces in the Plains Indian Museum collection are from the art and the creation of women. That said, men were also creating art and they were telling their accounts. So many of the surviving ledger art, many of it is housed in museums and archives throughout the United States and in parts of Europe. Some of the most famous ledger art was actually created in Florida in and around the 1880s when many of the warriors were imprisoned in Fort Augustine, Florida. That was kind of the start of this medium that is unique to Indigenous persons. And that said, ledger art is still being created. There are many famous ledger artists in contemporary times, including John Isaiah Peppian, who we also are represented in the collection, to Terence Gardepee, to also women who are doing like a traditionally male art form are also now creating ledger art. And so those include like Avis Charlie and Lauren Goodday. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining us. If you want more content about Plains Indian Museum and ledger art, please feel free to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Plains Indian Museum, or follow us on YouTube for more great content about the American West. Thanks.